Next, Patrick Sellers comes to us from Chester County. He was a member of the Coatesville School Board in the 1990s and was board president in 96. He has served as a Republican committeeman in the 90s, as well as area chair, and since 93, he's been a chapter leader in the John Birch Society. This year, Patrick was blessed with 2 identical twin grandsons, and he now has 3 grandchildren. He will be speaking on civil liberties with us today.
Hi, everybody. And hi, all you rainy day patriots. The sunshine patriots went home early, and you folks are still here. You're true patriots. Benjamin Franklin once said, "They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety." My namesake and favorite founding father, Patrick Henry, was even more emphatic and sparked the revolution in Virginia with his famous "Give me liberty or give me death" speech. So when Lisa asked me to speak about the loss of our civil liberties here in Lancaster, I thought, how appropriate. I'll give a speech about Big Brother watching us in what is becoming the most watched city in America. If that won't put me on any list that I haven't already qualified for, I don't know what will. But I'm here anyhow. Those cameras be damned. Our Constitution guarantees our God-given right to be secure in our persons from any warrantless searches and seizures. Film footages from these cameras has already been used to detain people for questioning for alleged crimes they did not commit. Any freedom-loving citizen of Lancaster with 1 drop of activist blood in their body should not rest until those cameras come down and all elected officials responsible for this egregious violation of our right to privacy be replaced. Thank you. If you want to help change something like this, start going to every city council meeting and badger the council and the mayor relentlessly. From 1998 to 2005, I was actively helping Dick and Nancy Saha save their family farm from the city of Coatesville's attempt to take it through eminent domain. One of our tactics was to go to every city council meeting and badger them to no end. Now, in our case, this did not stop them, but it bought us time until we replaced 6 out of the 7 council members. It was a long battle, but we won. So don't believe anybody who says you can't beat City Hall. George Orwell's novel, 1984, published in 1949, depicted a totalitarian society where cameras were everywhere. The terms Big Brother, Newspeak, and Orwellian all came from 1984. Orwell's setting was a world constantly at war, with enemies and friends changing from one day to the next. In the 50s, most people thought Orwell's novel to be a bit of a stretch, but my friends, I'm here to say that it is all coming true. In the wake of 9/11, Congress rushed to pass the Patriot Act, and President Bush signed it into law. Like most bills passed these days, hardly anybody had read it. It was promoted as necessary to fight terrorism, the new threat to our liberty, and had broad bipartisan support. Indeed, if you did not support it, you were painted as supporting the terrorists. Well, it didn't take long to figure out the Patriot Act was more about destroying our civil liberties than combating terrorism. If our federal government really wanted to fight terrorism, why don't they secure our borders? Yeah. The Patriot Act allows federal law enforcement officials to write their own search warrants and seize your mail from the post office before you even see it, your medical records from your family doctor, your bank records from your banker, and any of your personal effects from your home while you are away. Then they tell your postman, your doctor, your banker, your spouse, and whomever else that might be involved that they will be committing a felony if they tell you or anybody else what had happened. Some of you may not realize it, but convicted felons lose their Second Amendment rights. The FBI can now use roving bugs and wiretaps to actually turn on your cell phone microphones and listen in when you are not using it. They have access to our emails without us being notified. Now, if there is anything close to being positive about our loss of liberties, it's that we are all seeing that it is a broad bipartisan issue. It doesn't matter if you're registered Republican or Democrat, third party, independent, or not even registered at all. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white, brown, green, or orange. Loss of liberty is loss of liberty. We are all affected. And it has become apparent that candidates of both major parties will say one thing when they are campaigning, but when they get seated in the ivory tower, nothing seems to change. Nothing.